Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we were watching The Big Bang Theory. This is a 20th episode of the 4th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like what's today's full episode, it is available for the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. So it's pretty crazy, to be honest. You know, nearly at the end of season 4, approaching season 5. I feel like we're going really, really fast. We had Amy, Bernadette, Priya introduced this season. You know, it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. You know, the progression of Amy, or me anyway, has been very positive, and I really like how we're going with her character. She's coming out of a shell a bit more, and I'm being really entertained. And obviously the introduction of Priya with Leonard is obviously causing friction between him and Penny, and obviously between Penny and Priya as well, because she doesn't really want her around because she's uncomfortable with the relationship that they had in the past. And now, obviously, Leonard started to lie to Priya, basically, because, you know, he's still talking to Penny, not in a bad way, but, you know, he's been told by his girlfriend that he needs to stay away, and obviously he can't really, because the neighbours also, like, they are good friends, to be honest, and she's part of their selective friendship group. They can't really kick her out just because he's got a new girlfriend, and, you know, the cracks are starting to form, and it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, and I'm really excited to see how the episode plays out. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Is our universe the only universe? You see, there's a growing belief among scientists like me that ours may only be one among many universes.
Hysterical.
Now,
I'm glad you talked me into this. We work so hard, sometimes it's nice to goof off and do something silly. Say, I heard an interesting tidbit about Howard and Bernadette.
Really, Amy? Gossip?
Evolutionary biologist Robin Dunbar has identified gossip as an aid to social bonding in large groups. Not participating in gossip, society breaks down into small feral bands of tattooed motorcycle riders fighting to the death over the last few cans of tuna fish.
Question?
yes.
You've dedicated your life's work to educating the general populace about complex scientific ideas. Have you ever considered trying to do something useful?
Okay.
I kid, of course. Big fan.
He's gonna do this.
Nice shot.
It's odd how the activity brings back the smell of Kmart bourbon.
Shooting at a target?
With what?
An arrow.
Really? I didn't see you draw one from your quiver. I had an unusual experience with Amy last night.
Really? How could you tell?
I think prolonged exposure to Penny has turned her into a bit of a gabby-gurdy. All right, get this.
Here we go.
Bernadette is thinking about breaking up with Howard.
Oh, that's too bad. I wonder what happened.
Out of arrows.
Are you sure you get your money's worth out of these games?
I was gonna say, mate, he makes it worth it, doesn't it?
Priya, can I come in?
What?
It's okay. You didn't know. I'll take care of it. Sheldon doesn't allow flossing that close to the mirror.
You're kidding.
It's a splatter thing.
You really need to let me take a look at that roommate agreement one of these days. And by the way, a fellow at work said I could use his Dodger tickets this weekend. Does that sound like fun?
Yeah.
And I was thinking we can bring Bernadette and Howard. She's really interesting, and I bet I can get used to him.
Don't tell anybody I told you, but I heard she might be breaking up with him.
Although I do know one person for whom that's good news.
Really? Who?
My brother.
Yeah,
He's a
Raj
big crush
fancies
on
her.
Bernadette.
Yeah.
Kidding.
I found poems you wrote about her. Very disturbing. Oh, Bernadette, please play my clarinet. What's that piece of tape?
Oh, that one doesn't apply to you. You sit. Hear about Howard and Bernadette? From Sheldon. He got it from Amy.
Damn it. I told Amy that in the strictest confidence. Boy, some people are such blabbermouth.
Do you think a sexually ambivalent Indian astrophysicist with selected mutism and alcohol issues is better than a 100-pound Jewish guy who lives with his mom?
It's gonna go around that Raj fancies her.
You are kidding. Raj likes Bernadette. What a little gossip. You know, not an attractive quality in a woman, Leonard. Not judging, just my opinion. You don't have to worry. Unlike Amy and Priya, I know how to keep a secret.
Tell him straight away.
You're the one who told Amy in the first place.
In confidence.
So, Priya, how are you enjoying staying with your brother?
It's fine, but if I'm going to stay in Los Angeles much longer, I think I should get my own place.
Besides, she's not sleeping here half the time anyway.
What? Where are you sleeping, Priya?
It means I work late.
Rajesh, are you letting your sister date that little Howard boy?
He's dating an American. That's not a bad way to go. He's Jewish. Those chaps are very successful. I want you to try harder to make your sister feel welcome.
Thank you, Daddy.
Don't worry, everything I have I share with her, including my friend.
You should have kept your mouth shut.
Fair enough. Now what's up with clarinet? Bernadette. Are you listening to this guy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was somewhere else.
Lucky bastard.
Now I'm thinking about Jell-O.
It's Bernadette thing.
Oh no, I hope everything's okay.
I'm gonna ask her to marry me. You're at the right time to pop the question.
Oh, no rush, no rush.
It's my cousin David about the ring. Oh, sure, half a carrot's fine.
Howard, man.
Man, he's gonna be blindsided. No, it'll be awful. Just smile means something different in my country. You know, tears of joy, smile of sadness.
Tell you our lab got a grant to study addiction?
No.
Fascinating work. I recently trained a capuchin monkey to smoke cigarettes.
If you don't mind, I'd like to stop listening to you and start talking. Howard has announced his intention to propose marriage to Bernadette.
It's not surprising that the story has captured the attention of our little circle of friends. Are you familiar with meme theory? Meme theory suggests that items of gossip are like living things that seek to reproduce, using humans as their hosts.
Your meme hypothesis does intrigue me. How might we examine this more closely?
Do you have any ethical qualms regarding human experimentation? We need to fabricate a tantalizing piece of gossip. And we'll track its progress through our social group and interpret the results through the competing academic prisms of mimetic theory, algebraic gossip, and epidemiology.
Oh, hey, Amy, what's up?
Sheldon and I engaged in sexual intercourse. In other news, I'm thinking of starting an herb garden. Mom's the word, gotta go.
Hey, Raj, what are you doing here?
I just felt like drinking alone because I'm deep and dark.
16 wants to order appetizers. Oh, thanks.
This was nice.
Maybe the rumor they're breaking up was just made
What
up.
the hell are you doing? Howard is your best friend, and that is his girlfriend. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What you might not know is Bernadette is planning on breaking up with Howard.
Well, I know that. How do you know that?
My sister told me.
Oh, that gossipy bitch. Hey, listen, just because Howard and Bernadette are having problems does not mean you should be here sniffing around.
What can I do? I can't stop thinking about her.
And Amy had sex.
Shut your ass. How did that even happen? Did they know that's what they were doing when they were doing it? I can't believe old smelly pooper finally got laid.
Hope you're hungry.
Interesting. A friendly sentiment in this country. Cruel taunt in the Sudan.
Everything okay between you two?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I was just talking to Raj, and he mentioned what a lovely glow she has these days.
She'd been out in the sun tending an herb garden without wearing a hat or sunblock?
That's not what he meant.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Yeah, you do, you dog, you.
Does he know the root that? Yeah.
Get that?
Every word. Our false gossip meme appears to have reached node lambda.
Pretending to have intercourse with you has given me a great deal of satisfaction.
Slow down, Sheldon. I'm not quite there yet.
Do you reckon one day we do get them in a fully established, you know, male and female, boyfriend and girlfriend, kissing, having sex, holding hands, dating, full-on relationship? That's what I want anyway, you know, because they do seem happy. Let's be honest, they do seem happy.
Bernadette just asked about my sexual encounter with you. The meme has reached full penetration. I should let you know that she asked for details about our dalliance.
Interesting. So it went beyond the mere fact of coitus to a blow-by-blow, as it were.
Pun intended?
I'm sorry, what pun?
I described your lovemaking as aloof but effective.
That's going to make me a chick magnet, and I'm so busy as it is.
I got something I want to ask Bernadette.
Leonard, please, the man is talking. Let him get it out and let the chips fall where they may.
I know things haven't been perfect with us. I just have to tell you, from the moment
Howard, let me just stop you right here. Yes.
Oh, she said yeah.
Yes,
Was it a fake lie? I mean, rumor.
Yes, I will marry you. Me too.
Congratulations.
I'm so excited.
Perhaps your talk of my sexual prowess renewed her faith in love.
Yeah, I'm happy for them, honestly. Like, it must have just been a false rumor.
Oh, hey, Amy, Bernadette just texted me. Howard proposed?
Yes, not important. Just stop by to let you know I'm getting orthotics. Also, I'm carrying Sheldon's baby. Mom's the word.
You're pregnant?
That's how fast it travelled.
Wow. Is there anything on there about orthotics?
Literally, look how fast that news travels. I mean, she was holding the phone, and that's big, big news, isn't it? Honestly, really is. But I mean, let's talk about the biggest news, and that's the engagement. Now, interestingly, you know, a couple of episodes back, we did see him move in for one day or something, and he started to want her, Bernadette, to do what his mum does to him and basically tend to his every need, get him sandwiches, you know, make his bed, do his washing, take him shops, you know, go to the dentist, you know. Basically, he wanted Bernadette to wait on him hand and foot like his mum does. And now, a couple of episodes in, you know, they're together, which means, well, I would say if you engage, surely you would be then living together, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, this show they're probably not going to, but it made me happy, you know. I thought that he may have broke up. It's been a couple of episodes since he had that fight, and you know, we're not really seeing them together much. We've seen them in the show, obviously spending time with friends, but like none of them have actually together. And obviously we started this episode with the rumour that was going around, the gossip that they was going to actually break up. Now, the interesting thing is, it was Penny who started that rumour that, you know, she's thinking about breaking up with Howard. But like, you know, where did she get that from? Has she just misinterpreted a conversation that she's had from Bernadette herself? And then obviously she's had it and it's spread and it's gone round. Because at the end of the day, it was false, wasn't it? It was a false rumour, and she was the starter of it. So, you know, it nearly ended badly for them. And I'm actually really happy that he's obviously come in and he's got the yes. You know, I'm a big fan of the couples, to be honest. And I do feel like now she's engaged, she's going to be more into the show, which obviously will bring everybody else come closer together. So, altogether, you know, I would say this has been a really, really, well, successful episode. But again, you know, I feel like the back end of the season's been really, really decent, to be honest. It's set up quite a lot of big things, and you know, I can't honestly wait to see how we finish season 4 to go into season 5. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So I was saying earlier on, a couple of episodes back, that it's kind of a bit disappointing between you know, was it Leonard, when he actually did pursue Priya after obviously Raj stated that he didn't really want them to be in a relationship. Do you know what I mean? And she's come to LA and he's obviously gone and they've engaged and they are together. And I was saying that's the second time he really told him that he didn't want to and he went for it. But what Raj would have been doing, I think, would have been really actually worse, you know. He is kind of courting Bernadette as she's in a rocky relationship. Well, he perceived to be in a rocky relationship with his best friend, do you know what I mean? And he was trying to flirt and get in there and obviously establish and form his own relationship with her. You know what I mean? That is way worse than obviously Leonard actually getting with his friend. So I'm happy that Raj didn't get what he wanted to do. You know, I'm happy that it went bad for Raj, if I'm being totally honest. But I'm more ecstatic and you know, really, really pleased that she said yes. You know, I thought when she was stopping him doing his speech, which actually now is disappointing because I would like to have heard him, you know, actually express it and go through it and say his proposal, but she stopped him, cut him off and said, yeah, straight away, don't need to see it, I do want to be with you, which is great stuff. Hopefully, you know, we can get a wedding maybe next season or a one after. I mean, nothing's ever gonna top Pam and Jim's wedding from The Office, to be honest. Top tier. Copied the you know, the viral video, you know, of people dancing at the wedding, dancing it is sick, that one, mate. Honestly, that is one of the best wedding things ever. Like, I would love to do that at my wedding as well. But it's going to be good. Hopefully, we do get a wedding. Those will be the best episodes, you know. Quickly, it's just today just shows how quickly rumours pass around. It is true as well. Honestly, it really, really is. There's nothing better than finding somebody you can find some secrets in and it would never get relayed. You know, the best thing, like literally about my mum, is that you could tell her something and you know that that is nailed to her forever and she would never tell anybody else, you know. No matter what scenario, what situation, how much pressure's been put on, what people's asking, the gossip, everything, you know, the best trait that my mum would have is that you can confide personal info, anything about any situation, and you would know it's never leaving to anybody else. And I think that is a big green flag that you can find in somebody. Red flags all over in today's episode, giving out obviously the rumours and you know, their social experiment worked, and they, you know, they managed to see how quickly rumours spread. But you know, the interesting rumour that they put in that they engaged in intercourse, and obviously everybody was like buzzing, excited for it. And my hope and wish and all that now is for them to actually do real life engage in that intercourse. That would be honestly great to see. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.